Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone. It is another edition, a Wednesday night edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call on the Borders and Borders hotline. All you have to do is call us at 412-575-2600. Bob Pompeani, Ron Cook with you tonight until 11 o'clock, taking your calls and tweets at KDPomp at Ron Cook PG. And we'll start with the Pirates, whose bats have been anemic in the last 4 games, and they were again tonight. 2 solo home runs, that was it. They gave up 11. And Jordan Lyles, who had been so good in his first 3, came back to earth tonight. 4 runs in the first 2 innings. He was hit hard. Even the outs were hit hard. And then after that, it was, Nick Kingham gave up runs. Stephen Brault gave up runs. Ketel Marte hit 2 home runs, including a 3-run shot, and that game was wide open. They've lost 4 in a row now, trending to 3rd place because the Cubs are winning, beating the Dodgers tonight, and the Cardinals beat the Brewers again today. So Ron Cook of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette and 93.7 The Fan, the Cook and Joe Show. Ron, I mean, this offense, I knew it was going to be challenged, but the pitching can only be so good for so long without the offense helping.
Yeah, Bob, we were both over there tonight. I just felt like I wasted 3 hours of my life tonight by watching it, but they were due for one of those pitching games. Lyles had given up 1 earned run in 17 innings in his first 3 starts, and he's down 4-0 in the 2nd inning tonight. Wasn't very good. When you don't pitch good, you don't look good. And once they went ahead 4-0, you knew it was over. You knew this offense wasn't going to come back. Polanco didn't play tonight. He played 2 nights in a row. I know the plan was to try to ease him back. I'm sure he'll play the day game after the night game tomorrow. Him not being in there didn't help. Their lineup has 3 or 4 guys in it that probably shouldn't be here. They should probably be in AAA. And you get what that you're going to get the results when you have that kind of lineup out there. The pitching has to be extraordinary, and tonight it wasn't.
No, and now the Pirates are looking at possibly being swept. Zach Greinke, although he's not the same Zach Greinke this year, but still, he is Zach Greinke against this offense. And if you're going to get well as a pitcher, this might be the time to do it. So that's going to be a big assignment for the Pirates as they take him on tomorrow. And then we're talking about playoffs. The Stanley Cup playoffs have been off the charts good. Last night was one of those nights. I want to read a tweet to you from Bob Sassy, and we're going to generate a conversation here on this. He said, "I love Game 7 hockey playoffs, but I hate when refs swallow the whistles or don't call penalties." Or what we saw last night, Bob, when they didn't call anything on a hit that to me was not a major penalty. There was no intent to injure by Cody Eakin. There was no stick to the face. It was a case where Joe Pavelski got tangled up, twisted up, and he fell and hit his head, and he was down. But Ron, they gave him a 5-minute major after conferring with one another, after not calling anything. Now that doesn't excuse Vegas for giving up 4 power play goals.
No, it's okay to make a save or 2,
but
right?
That was the wrong call, and it influenced the game dramatically.
Well, I mean, they didn't see the play. The officials didn't see the play. They saw the results. Pavelski was on the ice, groggy, half unconscious, bleeding profusely, and they figure, something bad must have happened here. We'll give him a major penalty. It was an awful call. Now that's 3 major sporting events in the last 6 months. The non-call in the Saints-Rams game,
terrible.
The double dribble in the Virginia Final Four game, and then this last night on non-reviewable plays that the officials just botched. And had a huge impact in the game. I'm with you. There's no way Vegas should give up 4 power play goals there. It's okay to kill a penalty, to make a few saves. They were awful. But, I mean, you say the playoffs have been great. They were great in everywhere but Pittsburgh and Tampa, I think, this year, Bob, because it wasn't much fun for us, was it?
Nashville, and it could be Washington, because right now they're on the ropes as they play Game 7 against the Canes, who are involved in a 3-3 game. Washington had them down twice by 2 goals, 2-0, 3-1, and now it's in overtime. Also, I want to mention Ben Roethlisberger. That officially got done today. It was just a matter of time, but well worth the investment. Certainly Ben Roethlisberger. I was a little surprised it was 3 years, though, Ron, because 2 additional years. I thought because they want to maybe spread out whatever the guarantee is here, they want to spread it out over 5 years. That did not happen, so I don't know what that means to the actual, breakdown.
I'm not sure he's going to be done.
I'm
I'm not sure he's going to be done after 3 more years. I think it all depends on his health. I thought it would be 5 too, and that doesn't necessarily mean he'd play 5, but it does mean you can spread it over the salary cap. It's the going rate for top quarterbacks. He's still a top quarterback. I think they're going to have a chance to be really good again next year. We got the draft coming up tomorrow night. Pick a Devin, pick a Devin, pick a Devin.
No.
Do whatever you got to do to get a Devin.
I'm picking a greedy.
Okay, I mean, they might, but I want a Devin. I want one of those linebackers. I think if the defense can beef up a little bit, they have a chance to be pretty good.
I do too, and I think Roethlisberger will be as motivated as he has ever been, and it's going to result in pretty good things, I think, for him. We're going to take a break. Get your calls, 412-575-2600. This is the place to sound off. It's the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, and it's coming back right after this. The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, celebrating 25 years as Pittsburgh's #1 home exterior expert in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters, where honesty and integrity still matter.